So this was our pioneer food truck business. As you can see here, it's a taste of Istanbul, Turkey. We happened to go to Istanbul, Turkey during the whole period of running the whole business, and we were able to perfect the whole menu and the way of preparing shawarma. So this is my story. Karibu.
In life, one of the major ways to become financial independent is to start a business. Today, we are in the city of Flamingo, that is Nakuru City. And I'm visiting one of the best entrepreneurs who did come up with actually something amazing. By now, I know you know it, a food truck. This is the only food truck in Nakuru, courtesy of Mlo Kitchen. So she'll be introducing herself, and I hope you enjoy this video. It's inspiring and educational.
My name is Rosemary Wacuka. I am the founder of Mlo Kitchen. Mlo Kitchen is a street food concept in the concept of a food truck. We currently have 2 food trucks in Nakuru. We are located at Masai Market between Standard Chartered Bank and NCBA. And the other one is located at Gilani Street. We are looking forward to scale up and to have many food trucks in the country, and also in different concepts and different food menus depending on what people like.
What inspired you to start Mlo Kitchen?
Well, let me go back a little. I am an alumni of Egerton University campus, and thereafter I was employed in the county government of Taita Taveta County. So when COVID-19 happened and everything closed down, we were so many who lost their jobs, and in the midst of the confusion of COVID-19, everything shut down, and the uncertainty of not knowing whether I'll go back to the job that I was, we really had to think fast on the next steps, on the next place to jump on. So at one time we are seated at home with my hubby in the COVID-19 pandemic, and we started thinking. I asked him, what is the one thing that you think that would really enrich people? The one thing that you think that people would really change? And he said randomly that traveling really changes people's perspective and mindset and how they look at things. And then we started thinking on how, since you can't take everybody to everywhere, it's difficult, it's money intensive. So we thought of bringing those cities to those people. And there's no better way of bringing places to people by food, through food. So that's how we thought of bringing cities to Nakuru and beyond. So we thought of something that is cost effective, something that is thought through, something that is in line with the SDG, something that is in line with the future that we foresee, even Nakuru as a county. So that's why we came on board with the concept of having different foods that are known in different cities to Nakuru County. So this was our pioneer food truck business. As you can see here, it's a taste of Istanbul, Turkey. This is a city in Turkey. So we decided we start with our pioneer dish, which is shawarma. And ever since it had been rolling. Let me say we started when we didn't have so much understanding and so much education on what exactly shawarma is. But we happened to go to Istanbul, Turkey during the whole period of running the whole business, and we were able to perfect the whole menu and the way of preparing shawarma. It's really not yet a popular dish here, but it's something that we hope in the future people will embrace, and we'll move on to our next city, say a taste of New York, a taste of even Ethiopia, even Addis Ababa, even, you know.
So in terms of operations, how do you ensure you have a flow of supplies here in Nakuru?
Let me say, privileged to have been an alumni of Young Africa Leader Initiative, which is an initiative that really carries business people and entrepreneurs through the whole process of running a business in the modern 21st century way. We have mentors there who really look into how we do businesses in terms of record keeping, in terms of monitoring, in terms of even the structure in business to make sure that the food you get today is the food you'll get next year. The same quality, same taste, same freshness. I'm also a member of Slow Food movement, which in Kenya is so strong, especially in Nakuru where our headquarters is. And we're so privileged to have a chef alliance where we get supply of chefs. We also have different farmers catalog where you can also get our fresh foods. We get our potatoes daily fresh. We also get our veggies fresh every day. We get our onions fresh every day. So those are suppliers that are long-term. Let me say those are partners who are long-term and who work with us thanks to Slow Food International and yearly partnership.
Awesome. How are you able to keep your client base?
Let me say, for any business, I think people buy feelings, and customer service is at the core of our business. We really make sure that we really satisfy the customer in terms of value for the money they have brought, so that they can get food that is really good at a really affordable price, and food that is good for the body in terms of traceability, knowing the whole value chain process to make sure that we get quality and fresh. Our menu is so brief, but it has also been led by whatever the customer really likes and what they really want. Right now, let me say our best seller is samosas, but it's because we have an ongoing offer. Plus, we also make our samosa very uniquely and very nice and very fresh. Plus, also we have a threshold. We work with the numbers that we have, because if we don't sell everything, the rest is wastage. We can't do it in terms of because of the whole concept of customer satisfaction. Hot dogs are also our fast going food. I think it's youthful. It's a whole meal. It's also yummy and really nice to eat, and it's a whole food. When you think about it, it's carbohydrates, there's protein there are also veggies, and there's some sauce also to make the whole experience of eating really nice. Shawarma is also our pioneer dish, and a dish that personally I think I'm so attached to. I think it's a food that is really nice. It's really yummy. Yes, it's pricey, but it's a whole meal. So that's our brief menu for our bestseller projects, our first 3 best products in the market.
So what are the challenges that you faced trying to set up this food truck?
Let me say, in terms of construction, we really had to do and undo so many other things, because we didn't have anywhere to benchmark in terms of what is required, how do things operate. So many things that we had to Google. And also in terms of the licensing, the food truck was ready way on, but we had to wait for 4 months, because we really had to convince the county government that it's a business that is operation that is safe for the people and the citizens. You can see this is a parking. Also, there's fire here, so there's a lot that went in terms of specifications, in terms to bring safety to the public. Yes, and also to allocate us here. It was a process of which we thank the county government of Nakuru that they were able to crack that. Also, in terms of operations, I think human resource is something that every entrepreneur will say it's a challenging bit sometimes. And also in terms of customer service, because people are hurting people hurt. Sometimes we really get a backlash in terms of unsatisfied customers, which is I think it's the nature of business. I don't think there's any business that is so straightforward in terms of delivery. We've also made mistakes here and there, but I think we've also grown in the business. We have rectified so many other things, and I think it's also a learning in process. We can't say we are perfect, but every day is a school. If you ask any entrepreneur, business is one of the hardest things you can ever do in life. So many businesses start and close, but business, if you ask a successful one, it's a very rewarding venture. For any youth out there looking into starting anything, I would say just look around. So many people say, oh, I don't have money. but money is the last thing you ever need in a business. When you have the bigger picture of what you really want and the bigger why of the why you want to start that business, I think that's a driving force enough to make you start a business. Just look what few points you have, what little resources you have, just start there. Yes.
Definitely try this.
You can find us in our physical location here at Masai Market, between NCBA Bank and Standard Chartered Bank. Also, our other food truck is at Gilani Street, next to Speed Courier Service. Also, you can find us on our line 0715164500. You can also find in our social media pages at Mlo Kitchen, Facebook at Mlo Kitchen, Instagram at Mlo Kitchen, Twitter now it's called
X.
Yeah. And also at our Mlo Kitchen website. Karibuni and have a taste of the goodness of organic here in Nakuru County.
Amazing. So you being the founder of Mlo Kitchen, which is your best meal?
Wow. Well, I'll break it down. My kids really like hot dog. Personally, I like chicken. Ours is normally charcoal grilled. I think there's something with the... Do you remember the chai of your shosho? The one that was being cooked with smoke?
Yeah.
I think smoke does something in food. I don't know so much about it, but on experience, I think food cooked by smoke really enhances health and taste of the food. Plus, it's a one-time good thing. Plus, we also provide drive-through services. Our meals are provided in under 5 minutes. It's very efficient and very affordable.
And now this has been the video of today. I hope you've been inspired. I hope you'll put that idea that you have for the next business to be able to actually change Africa for better. So until next time, bye bye.